In this video we're going to go over the basic functions of the director here and how to import or record or export and decode or import scenes to a note card. The recorder takes all of these cues and compiles all of that information into a note card. That allows us to play it back easier and in different places without a whole bunch of modifiable cues sitting around here. So in order to export a scene, you need to make sure that we're not in loop mode, and you need to play the scene through once with all of the avatars that are required sitting, or you could even set it to just require one if you didn't have other people there to test at the time. Once it's completed here, the light's going to turn green, it's going to say recorded, and it's going to give us a little link. That web page link will give us our script. Copy that to our clipboard, go back here, and we're going to create a new note card. We're going to paste in the contents of our scene. Once we've done that, and at any time that we want to get rid of all of these cues out here, you can click the delete cues button, and it's going to, as a confirmation, it wants us to type the word delete to make sure we want to get rid of these. Now, any cues that are set to negative times, such as the ones in the toolbox palette area here, or any that we've turned off out here temporarily, are going to remain. It's not going to delete those ones, but it will delete everything with a positive time code. So you'll notice now, as we drop the note card that we just created into our ReScene director, it's going to hide the bottom of it, and it's going to change modes entirely. We're not dealing with cues now. We're now in playback mode, and everything is explicitly stored within the note card. You can even pick this up, move it. Everything is going to be relative to where this director is at. So if we rotate this and play our scene back, you'll notice it's turned everything to a different angle now. That basically covers the exporter. It will cap out at approximately 300 to 350 cues. So you're going to want to break your scenes down if they become really complicated, and keep it under 300 to 350 with the current version. To go back to normal edit mode, we just simply delete that scene note card, make sure that the only note card remaining is ReScene config, and it goes back into edit mode. Finally, the importer, if you ever make a scene and then need to go back and edit it again, the importer it has a few minor things that you need to be aware of, but beyond that, it's still going to work to take and decompile a scene note card, put all the cues back into the position. You'll notice that the animation cues and plugins do not need to store a position, so those ones will just stack up above the importer. You'll also notice the camera parameters. Since we can't create a note card, and since we don't have, for example, comments in the note card or the name of the note card stored, then it's going to say imported right here. If you click the read params button, however, it gives us a nice copyable version of what these parameters are that we could make into a note card and drop into it. It'll work like this. It's just if you need to go back and edit that one particular camera parameter, you can click on the read params button here that appears. And also, if you shift drag a copy of it, it's going to lose that information. The one that you moved is going to keep the fact that it's imported and its particular parameters, while this one is going to say, hey, I don't have any camera parameters. It's going to revert to none. And that covers the importer and exporter and the basic functionings of going between edit mode and the note note card playback mode. Thank you for watching.